Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included Stressed Out DLC. Guys, I really love Oxygen Not Included. You don't have to worry about the series. I know I've been focusing on Farming Simulator a little bit more than Oxygen Not Included, and the reason for that is mostly because I just enjoy it so much. Making these videos was always a side project of me playing games, and not the other way around. So I don't play games in order to make YouTube videos. I make YouTube videos because I game so much and I wanted to do something productive with it. So that's usually why I focus on the games I do enjoy the most. However, this series has a long ways to go, and even if sometimes there are gonna be fewer videos on this game, I will conclude this series. We are not even halfway done with everything that I have in mind for this. However, you have to understand, lately I've been feeling a little bit stressed, and Farming Simulator was something that made me feel a little bit better about it. By the way, if you haven't checked out Farming Simulator, I highly recommend you to give it at least a chance. I think I've done a pretty good job in order to make this entertaining. Anyways, what I would like to achieve in today's episode is a little bit of a cleanup. I want to get rid of all the floors that have become unnecessary in order to make space for my future projects. I also would like to start laddering everything up, but let's get to it. Just destroy buildings. We are gonna get rid of, let's actually do this one here first. And then I also would like to replace all the power cables, which probably means we need more copper ore. So that's another thing we can do. Craft me another 50 crafts of copper ore. At the moment we are crafting glass like crazy madman, and it is working phenomenally, this setup. Hasn't let me down just yet, and we have produced enough in order to make 2 solar panels already. Now, someone mentioned in the comments that I cannot place these solar panels too close to the edge because they are not going to be 100% efficient. That is something we're gonna test out today, if that is really the case. And if it is the case, we will of course do something about it. So definitely cleaning up and also focusing on our power issues is going to be the topic for today. Maybe not the most exciting one, but I hope after the stress of the previous episodes we can do some relaxing. We will also figure out a way to deal with the carbon dioxide. You know, once I've taken all of these walls apart, we will have to see how it develops. If it can distribute itself a little bit better, otherwise I might just go ahead and vent some stuff out, or we can also compress it. Like in the previous season we made the liquid and gas compression system where we could store infinite amounts of liquids and gases. Not sure if you were a fan of this a little bit exploiting method, but it will definitely give us some more options. However, if we do that, I want a permanent setup. I want it somewhere where we don't ever have to take it apart because it's gonna be absolutely crazy. And it would definitely ruin us if we had to actually move it. So if possible at all, I would like you to finish building these cables so I can actually check out whether or not this solar panel is getting to its maximum potential. We had to fix the food supply in the previous episode. I also set up these wheatwarts in order to regulate the temperatures a little bit better, but I think right now we are doing well. I just wasn't smart enough to actually grab some food from the first planetoid and ship it over with the teleportation system. But this is essentially how we save those people. The water right here has now the right temperature again, so I'm starting to pump it down. However, we did end up with a little bit of germs. It's not a lot actually, but I will have to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. And the only way we can make sure this isn't happening is if we start heating up the dumping room. Like right here, we are still getting liquid ice because it is still quite cold in this place. Let's go ahead and start insulating this. As soon as we get some igneous rock around here, this shouldn't theoretically be a problem anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna exchange all of these tiles right there as well. I'm just gonna finish this with this being a mesh tile. And then we want to put polluted water in here. However, we do not want to bottle it up anymore. Yeah, that should be good. Once we have exchanged these tiles, we should theoretically get a above 0 temperature. And we shouldn't have those problems anymore. Let's actually check. Yeah, look at these. These come in at 15 degrees plus, these insulated tiles. That is already very promising. And then, of course, we're not going to have any more of the cold actually leaking through. Another thing we wanted to do was move the air vent right here. Give me a gas pipe, please. We're going to connect this, get rid of this gas pipe. And then effectively what we wanted to do is set up a door here. So I'm gonna have to take this apart and at least move it 1 over. That also means the cabling is gonna have to move 1 over, no problem. But I would like this to become a proper recreational room. Yeah, look at this. We even haven't hooked up the pipe just yet. And I believe what we want to do is take this pipe here, move it all the way up there, all the way up here, and connect it with the system. Yeah, taking the floors apart is going to be a tiny bit agonizing since I have to constantly replace the ladders. But once we're done with it, we're going to feel much better, I assume. I also wonder if we should start moving our water setup somewhere more permanent. And then another thing I would like to achieve very soon is to harvest the magma power. But right now I want to see if we can compensate with the solar panels. So of course right now it is nighttime, this is not gonna work, and we haven't even properly hooked it up yet. Yeah, let me actually go ahead and continue all of this. This should go down here, and oh no, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? We're gonna have to replace some of these tiles. I should actually be able to take this tile apart and then start building one of these as soon as that's done. Finally, it looks like this is not going to solidify anymore. Thank you so much, Turner, for your sacrifice. Alright, there we go. The solar panel is going for it. Let's see if it actually reaches its full potential. So far, it seems to be keeping up with the other ones. Okay, there we go. This actually has reached its full potential of 380 watts, just like the ones below. Yeah, that actually worked out. So we have to check if it is still the case right here on the top. Actually, thinking about it, we should probably start with the solar panels from this spot. So the first one is gonna go right there, and then, come on, give me a proper image here. We want to overlap the previous solar panels by 2 blocks. So that one would go right here, and then the third one would go right there. And here we are at the very limit of the building space. Let's see if we can accomplish this. We would continue with our cabling just like that. And of course we just ran out of copper, so I'm gonna have to wait for a bunch of these crafts. Anyways, the next solar panel would go right here, and then another one right here. And then we just keep on going like this. Which is gonna make them less efficient, mind you. But for the amount of space we're using, we're still gonna have a net positive. Oh, this guy just pooped a little bit of sand, and I believe, yeah, he actually ate all of the rotten food. Man, how do we produce so much rotten food? This is incredible. Are you even reproducing at this point? Reproduction is 30% with a base change of 2% per cycle. Holy cow. So that will be another 35 cycles, and he's already at age 47. Glum. I wonder if he's being taken care of. Does this even work as a stable? Yes, indeed. It's 96 tiles perfectly. Interesting. Well, at least we already have another egg, so there should be another chance. Also, my stone hatchlings should be in here. Wonderful. Okay, at least that worked out. That means we also have covered the coal. We have lots of high stress at the moment. I wonder what's wrong with you. The popped eardrums, soaping wet, and hungry. Is hunger? No, that shouldn't be a problem here. Oh man, everything kind of went out of hand here, but there we go. Let's finish this room. No, come on, we need a door right there. And then what else do we need for the recreation room? No industrial machines, maximum of 96 tiles. This could actually be a little bit bigger. Let's see once we have closed this off. Actually, we can test it right away. No, it's 60 tiles. So yeah, still lots to do in this series. You do not have to worry in the slightest. And I don't think we have failed just yet, even though it's sometimes a little bit stressful. There were multiple occasions where we could have lost a couple of our colonists. But in the end, we always came out triumphant. It seems as though during the nighttime we're still using up the batteries and our petroleum generators have to take over. However, this is a good thing because at the moment these are the only ones that are heating up my polluted water here. What is this? Polluted water? Where did this come from? Anyways, I would like to exchange this, and then we also have this connected properly. I also don't think we're gonna need this tile anymore. I only installed this because in some occasions they were peeing in their suits, and of course this shouldn't happen with our new setup with the rockets anymore. Anyways, for my testing I probably want to focus on this solar panel here, so this should be built the first, set the priorities right. We already know that the lower row is actually working. Wonderful, still making progress in taking things apart. Great stuff. Oh, Mima is scalding. Let's actually check this out. Ooh, intriguing. So one suggestion was to set up the glass forge in the steam room, which is probably what we should do. Now let's see, I probably want to go ahead and stop this for the time being, so we're not going to craft any more glass until this has cooled down somewhat. But yeah, glass forge in the steam room I think is a really good idea. This is definitely outputting more heat than I'm comfortable with. Look at this, it's almost 100 degrees in here. Alrighty, it is now the next day of recording. I'm not completely sure what I was about to do, but I think we wanted to finish the solar panel array. Maybe another thing we should do is move the glass forge now that we know the setup is kind of working. However, that would mean we probably want to expand the steam room here. Yeah, I'm gonna delay this to the next episode. How much glass do we even have at this point? Glass, we have 675 kilograms. Not as much as I would have liked. And I'm hoping these guys are going for this solar panel first because I have set the priorities right there. And then in the meantime, we are gonna continue taking a couple of things apart. Now, actually, Max is not doing great. He has a stress level of 77%. I wonder if I should just give him a massage table, you know, help him chill out a bit. You know what I'm actually gonna do is send Max back to the main planetoid, so I don't have to be stressed about him all the time. We should be able to keep the 2 duplicants here on this planet safe, though Gossman is not really necessary anymore. Actually, the cook isn't necessary. I believe that would be Joshua. No, I think I'm just gonna leave them here, but since they are getting all the omelets, they probably don't need a secondary farm at this point. But yeah, all I want is not to be stressed out about all the other planetoids. I just wanna focus on this one for the time being. And then we're gonna do more like expeditions where we send a couple of duplicants taking care of one specific thing. Now, I almost don't have the space for a massage table, but it is indeed possible. So I'm gonna try to do that. Give this a fairly high priority. Maybe we can prevent Max from being stressed out completely and triggering his stress reaction. There's more to take apart and I'm gladly doing that. We're gonna have so much more space for all the contraptions. Wonderful, Camille is finally building the solar panel. We will see in just a second whether or not this has the maximum potential. Actually no, we first need to hook this up to a power wire. Yeah, screw it, let's just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna fill this up with a little bit of food, then I'm gonna send the rocket in order to save Max. And we're gonna have one problem less, at least for a couple of episodes. We're actually already ready. Ashcan is gonna go in here and nobody else. Okay, that is the case. Whoa, what a hero. He's actually already there. Max, we're coming to save you. 3, 2, 1, a blast off. Whee! It is the next day and the moment of truth is coming. Come on, get all the way up to 380. I mean, it's looking pretty good, I have to admit. So maybe that was something that has been patched or is in the base game. Yeah, they are all at 380 watts. So we can build it on this level, no problem. Just forget what I said. Now, what I cannot do is actually have a solar panel right here. Otherwise, we're gonna cover too much of the bottom one. So we have to do one like so. And then another one, let's see, like so. Another one right there. And then I don't have enough glass anymore. But I guess we can take apart 2 of those now and bring these upstairs. There it is, we have arrived already. Let's add Max to the crew here. Let me actually see, do we even have enough to get ourselves back? Yeah, we have 66.8 kilograms of carbon dioxide, fortunately. Max, are you... No, don't take the suit. There is a more convenient... Do you even want to get up there? Yeah, but he wants to take the suit, which is a really bad move. I want you to move all the way up there, please. Can you do that without taking the suit? Wonderful. And now just hop into the rocket. Good job, Max. We're gonna make our way back and launch the rocket right away. Checklist seems to be okay. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm so glad we got him out of there. He actually ended up using the massage table from the looks of it. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get back to this planetoid. I desperately want the gold volcanoes, for instance. But I want to try to reduce the amount of stress we are experiencing. We're also gonna keep on crafting a little bit of iron and copper in this place. Should be good. And of course, in the meantime, we must always remember to place those ladders, otherwise they cannot take apart everything. And we have all these gaping holes. I guess in certain spots we also don't need those deodorizers anymore. Gladly taking those apart. Yeah, it's actually slowly but surely coming along again. But yeah, come on guys, I want to at least get this solar array finished before ending the episode. And I want to show Max another side of life. There it is, already arrived. Let's set this to all again. Max can get out of here and I'm also gonna assign him a bed. He should not have a bed right now. Ashcan also doesn't have a bed. I wonder if they were about to take their own bed again. I'm not sure. Let's just assign those guys a bed and then maybe also a mess table. Wonderful. Now everyone has everything they need. including myself, who isn't stressed out all the time. Time for a little bit of a cleanup here upstairs. Okay, admittedly, I already feel much better. Now, there's just something we have to do about the carbon dioxide. And I think for now, I might just trap it in its own room. Like, we should be able to accumulate quite a bit of it. For instance, we could go ahead and set up a liquid lock here. Something like that. And then all of this could be our carbon dioxide room for the time being. I might make a compression system again. But for now, I think I'm gonna solve it differently. So we're just gonna try to make our way upstairs so we can reach everything. We are then going to take our carbon dioxide line and just lead it into here with a high gas pressure vent, right? Oh, this might actually not be the smart thing to do because the duplicants will get their popped eardrums again. But I also don't want to install an atmosuit. Let's just forget about this idea. It never happened. I think I'm just gonna go with the compression system. Before I forget, I'm actually gonna make Max generic in terms of priorities, but he should probably go in a specific schedule. Though schedule 1 is still good. Let's put him into this schedule since we don't have enough people in here. Oh, he's got morning attribute bonuses. That means he needs to be in this schedule. Yeah, gonna do that. Okay, guys, can we please hurry this up? This is unbearable. You just take forever. Okay, I left the game running a little bit. We are making slow progress, admittedly. And the carbon dioxide trap is actually getting larger and larger. I also figured out why they have popped eardrums. It is because of the petroleum generators producing so much carbon dioxide. So yeah, sometimes we have like 8 kilograms of oxygen here because everything is being compressed a little bit. Good times. So yeah, I'm pretty tired. Not sure if we are going to get this finished again, but we can already estimate whether or not we have enough space. It actually doesn't look too shabby. We should be able to go up and down once more. I just need these guys to build them a little bit quicker. It's pretty agonizing. Like, Max, why? Yeah, of course, you go eat. You do you. It's not like we're in a hurry or something. Now, I see another problem here. We might have to up the priority of the oil refinery a little bit because we are running out of it. Is somebody taking care of that? Camille, maybe? She would be doing that. However, right now she has better things to do in terms of building mechatronics engineering things. Yeah, I guess in the next episode, the first thing we need to do is take care of this tremendous amount of carbon dioxide. I want to save it somewhere near the rocket system, so we have it ready and available. How is the heat doing here? Yeah, it's already much better again. That means I'm gonna craft another 8 or so crafts for an additional solar panel. Check this out. The array is slowly but surely coming together. We should be done in a couple more cycles now. I mean, right now everyone has much to do, especially getting their eardrums popped. Yeah, look at this. This is insane. 5 kilograms of carbon dioxide here. On the bright side, my slicksters here are producing a little bit of oil for me, so I'm at least taking that. Check this out. We have a little baby poke shell spawn in here. I'm so proud at my dupes for not failing at that. Yeah, I just decided carbon dioxide problem and also magma power is going to be the topic of the next episode, so that should be a good one. I feel like today I just had to wait a lot because we are building things that are far away. Now, is this actually hooked up already? No, of course, we're still missing some of the power cables, but other than that, we're good. Gonna get myself some more of these panels built. Gonna take apart 2 more solar panels here at the bottom. I feel like it's also time to take apart the last remaining structures of the planetoid. This is actually saving a lot of chill that we don't necessarily want anymore. I just noticed that we actually cannot build the power cables with the solar panels in place. They need a way to get beneath those. So that is something I wish I realized sooner. Okay, we're actually almost there. I can't believe we've made it. It is surely a couple of cycles later, but Camille is basically just wrapping it up at this point. But yeah, look at this. We get full power from all of these solar panels. I thought it was a reduction in power, setting it up like this, but apparently not. So let's just try to wrap it up. I don't think it's wise to give any more commands. They need to start cleaning things up a little bit, haul all the materials to our centralized storage system, and then we should be able to progress things in the next episode. I just noticed that my elder poke shell is dying because of starvation. That is really bad. I need a more efficient way to get the rot piles in the joint. Ah, look at this. We actually now have a net positive in power again. Well, at least for the most part. It is still kind of struggling, but we definitely don't need the petroleum generators as much anymore. Camille, thank you. Finally. Oh, I'm so glad we got this finished. Look at this. It is just absolutely magnificent. Well, I would say with that out of the way, we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. We already have the plan for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to support the video with a like. The series could definitely use more likes in contrast to, for instance, Farming Simulator, which gets tons and tons of likes. At least compared to the Oxygen Not Included videos. But yeah, I'm not here to complain, I'm here to wrap it up. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.